Whoa, it's the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Sunday, full lazy Sunday in the dream. I woke up, my back was a little stiff, right? And whatever, just a little stiff today. And not up to much. And I was sitting there, just kind of checking in on my, in the YouTube universe. And I stumbled across this video from this dude, Sebastian, one of the Project 45 guys up in Montreal. And I watched this video. The dude's building like this skate ranch up outside of Montreal somewhere. And I was like, I like what this dude's doing. I was like, I'm going to subscribe to his channel, but I realized I was already subscribed to his channel. And I was like, interesting. And so I'm watching this cat activate his dream in the dream. Dream in the dream, right? Building this skate ranch, bought 108 acres up in Montreal. And just his whole newbie experience of life. And I got super motivated. Because up until recently, I've been sort of in a limbo phase. Not a bad limbo phase, just kind of like letting life solidify, if you will. After the last year of chaos and all the chaos, I've just been sort of allowing life to be as is. And yet my very nature is to be moving in some sort of direction, but I've just been allowing it to be. But after watching the video today and just feeling my back and the whole thing, I realized it's time for action. It's time to dream again. So I was talking with the wife the other day, or recently, and we were talking about a 4-year plan, right? Because, we're down here in Southern California, and, we're going to get a new place here pretty soon. Get everybody all under one roof and, lease, I gotta ride it out with like leases and all that kind of stuff and finding the right place and the minigrams going to high school and all of these kind of things, the logistics of life, right? So, part of my nature is just to change at the drop of a hat, but that's not realistic with children and reality of this space. So I've been kind of just allowing it to be. But at the same time, this weird Lego thing entered my world, and I've been going up to thrift stores and just finding huge bargains and organizing all my Legos because I want to build something. But I just the other day finished organizing all the Legos, getting ready to build something, and it coincides with Sebastian's skate ranch videos. I'll put a link down below. You got to go check what this dude's up to up in Montreal. It's rad. Only has like 700 subscribers, so, and he's pretty inspirational, dude. I'll tell you, episode 2 is rad. You'll see why. The tractor. But so I'm watching this, guys, and I was like, I don't know what to build. And I was like, it's time to start manifesting the new dream. And so as I was watching this guy's video, Sebastian, I had realized when I was down in Costa Rica 20 years ago, I had passed this piece of property and had been up, I forget where it was. I could find it on a map. But my whole idea was what this guy was doing, was to build a skate ranch with like cabins and pools, and it was fairly close to a surf spot, and like that's what I wanted to do, was this whole skate ranch thing. But this dude's doing the skate ranch thing. But why it got me fired up was like, I'm watching him jump into hands-on man life and being a man and building and just taking on tractors and challenging himself. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I really like, I think part of where I've been in limbo a little bit in my life is I'm a builder. I love using tools. I loved having the shop and building things, but like I'm ready to build my own dream. I mean, I would love to like just rip out a wall and just, I'm going to put a new door in there or remodel a room, but that's not in the immediate foreground of reality. In a second. I have to go through the transition phase of it all. And so I'm in the transition phase of it all. But I can't, but the key thing is not to get into a state of apathy. That's why I tripped when I was like, well, my back's a little tight on the opposite side of where the problem is. And I was like, well, I wonder what that's all about. I didn't trip, and it's all the same thing. It's like, I have to get like super boot camped up. I have to get super fired up, and it's time to begin manifesting the new dream. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to try this experiment with myself. I'm going to try to build a Lego house that represents the new place we're going to move into in the next like 6 months, right? So, you know, by the first of the year, we'll probably have like, be moving into like a new house somewhere that's got space, and Owl needs his own room, and I need to make a little studio to do my broadcast from. And so I need to get a vision in my mind of what it looks like. You know, I'm looking out here at the mini donkey in the front yard. Our friend of the channel sent this, which is classic. Sent this. Here's the lime green Chevy Nova muscle car. Boom. I mean, it doesn't have to show up in it just shows up in how it's supposed to be represented. So again, it's a sign. I got my play buttons coming. It's all falling together. Like everything's great with the family. And now it's time to begin to activate the dream machine and radiate it into the future. And be present with it. But it's funny how it just shows up right when it's supposed to. So if you're out there watching this, Sebastian, at the Sk8 Ranch, thank you, brother. Thanks for putting your videos up, because it got me fired up on what you're doing up there. And I hope to come visit your setup, man. But that's it. I was like, I realized as much as I've realized what my fascination is with the Lego thing today. Is as a builder, I can't go fire up skill saws right now. I can't go get out nail guns and do that. I can't go plant a new garden right now, because I'm just in some weird rental. As rad as it is, that's what it is. And I'm stymied a little bit. And I was like, the Lego thing, I can just build my own fantasy land. But again, it's like I have to learn the new tricks of the trade. So I've been watching a lot of like how to build with Legos theory. Trust me, man, it's that crazy. But it's not. It makes total sense, because I have to keep myself active. I'm not a surrender kind of guy, though I'm a full surrender kind of guy. Like I can fully surrender to the time and space I am in right now and occupy that with my presence. And yet I'm not giving up the dream. I'm not giving up the dream anytime soon. And it's just the new chapters here, and I've been just sort of letting it percolate underneath the surface as to exactly what it's supposed to look like. Because I don't know. That's where I have to have trust in God and the flow and being present right here, right now. And I realize that's part of why I've been super like scatterbrained and just unable to kind of like nail down exactly what I'm doing, because for the last, I would say, 9 months, I was very focused into like what's going on right here, right now, just to stay sane, if you will. So it was really easy just to focus on a piece of art and make one piece of art at a time and call it good. But I've been struggling in that realm because my perceptions broadened. But now that I know that why my perception's broadening, I can hone it back into the art. Because the art became directionless for a moment. Like, I haven't really made a new piece in like a month. And at the same time, I've been exploring this whole Lego thing, and they're both symbiotic. I get what they are. They're both like two forms of creation. One's very focused in on the present, and one's about tapping into the bigger picture. And I didn't see it till today. I didn't see it till I was watching Sebastian move his tractor around up there and wherever he is outside of Montreal, and I was like, oh, I get it. Like, I haven't let the my imagination factory truly off the chain yet. So on my next video, I think I'm going to focus in on telling you what the next round of manifestations are and organizations, and just get fired up on it. I'm fired up on it, man. Even talking about this, I can feel like my back is loosening up. Just doing that, just sitting here, just letting go of the all of it, and just being super present right here, right now. So I'm gonna put a link down below to Sebastian's channel up there at the Skate Ranch. Give him a follow, check him out, and let's focus our energy on to helping him materialize his dream while we materialize our own dreams, and let's stay positive in a universe gone mad with chaos, right? All right, it's the Yewllusion. Links down below if you want to support the channel. Get some t-shirts, get some stickers, get some sweat. I got those hoodies, man. Get a hoodie. All right, it's the Yewllusion signing off.